Hey there, my name's Archish, this is Gaurav, and together we're 52 Prime. And a few months ago, we lost our job.
Actually, we didn't quite lose our job, but it sure felt like we did.
So judging by the fact that there aren't hundreds of faces lining the audience right now, you're all aware of the COVID-19 pandemic and the inescapable change it brought upon us this past year.
But let's look at the bright side of things. It's not like we couldn't make music anymore.
Right. As you may have guessed, Gaurav and I are aspiring music producers. And much like your favorite artists, our plans got canceled too. But this was no time to be giving up.
And as it turns out, we were just getting started.
But first, let's rewind a bit. Picture this. You're entering a new world, the new world of high school.
As freshmen, we were young, confused, and a little bit lost.
The first day of class brought the usual icebreakers, and during a particularly unnotable game of classmate bingo, Gaurav and I instantly connected over our love for music.
Neither of us won that bingo game, but we both knew we had lucked out.
As soon as we left class that day, we began to spend each minimum day in the backyard shed we called our makeshift but professional studio. Each hour was full of muffled chords, broken melodies, and a lot of empty water bottles because we didn't have AC.
Yeah, but those muffled chords and broken melodies were the seed to 52 Prime. After hours of jamming to our favorite pop songs and releasing half-baked covers, we finally moved on to proper production. The big leagues.
Like Spotify,
Apple Music,
Google Play,
and even SoundCloud.
As the months continued to roll by, we kept learning the ropes of music production. Essentially, as we continued to expand our techniques, we also continued to network with other musicians, and YouTube was our greatest teacher.
Each single introduced us new collaborators, new fans, new critics, and new inspiration. But the graphs kept looking like this.
What's a TED Talk without a graph, right? So at first, each release on their own felt huge. We were on top of the world. But then, as they started to pile up, we started to plateau. And then in March, where the graph ends, it all went downhill. No more studio time, no more jams, plus the looming thought of AP tests and second semester taught through a computer screen.
To many people, setbacks seemed to induce the phrase, "we can't." But this setback was not going to stop us. Through that same computer screen, we saw a new potential.
And while our upperclassmen friends were graduating through Zoom,
We might be too, Archie.
fair enough, we were graduating from singles to an album. And now we're going to try to put you into our headspace on that fateful day in March. Hey man, what's up?
Bro, there's literally a pandemic going on outside. We're screwed. How are we supposed to make music now?
What if we set up outside?
We can't. I mean, the acoustics would suck. What if we wait it out?
Well, we can't, because that could take months. Okay. Hear me out. What if we tried using Zoom? You know, that online video call thing we use for class.
But how the heck would that even work?
Let's just try it.
So, we found a solution, and it went a little something like this.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey.
So I heard the demo. I really like it. Can I record some guitar and bass?
Yeah, sure, I'll send you the project.
Okay, sweet. Thanks.
Cool.
Yo, dude, I just added this vocoder over the lead vocals, and I think it sounds sick. You should check it out.
So here's how it sounds without it.
No, talk about it. You don't know what you're going after.
That's actually fire. What?
It's totally got potential. We should keep working on it.
How can we think of forever? Remember when you and I, we felt like we were flying. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. We were always so close. Oceans between us rise. We're drowning every night. We're not the same anymore.
So working virtually, we were able to achieve more as producers than we ever could have imagined. Our greatest setback, the pandemic, was actually our greatest renaissance. And every release afterward was far bigger than the one before it.
Through our album 17, we reached 10,000 people across 30 countries. But the stats aren't everything. We knew we had to do our part to make a difference and give back to our community, so we donated the hundreds of dollars we raised toward COVID-19 relief funds.
And above all, the album raised our spirits and showed us a hidden potential as producers we never would have reached otherwise. Even today, we continue to produce virtually and have many more releases planned for the next few months and years ahead.
With every new listener we reach, our love for music making only increases. From Instagram shoutouts to TikTok dances, we are motivated by every form of support that we get.
And that's the kind of stuff that kept us and keeps us going even today. But for you, it might be something as simple as the roar of your home crowd, or the solution to that one tough problem, or even the look of satisfaction on your family's faces as they enjoy a home-cooked quarantine dinner.
And yeah, that's because we are who we are because we do what we love.
And passion makes doing what you love a necessity. You find a way. And when you're doing what you love, it's never that you can't. It's always that you could.
You could push yourself in ways you never thought possible.
You could work and meet people you may never have met before or otherwise.
You could keep your spirits up despite the challenges you face.
And most of all, you could be a better version of yourself and open your eyes to opportunity in a new way.
Wow, I mean, that's a lot to take in.
Sure is, but I think we've all got it in us.
While we still miss jams and the thought of working under the same roof, and AP tests haven't exactly gone away, we never stop pushing for our musical goals.
And while your season may still be canceled, that family vacation still forgotten, and the end of your senior year still a fantasy, you should never stop believing in what is possible.
Your goals will always exist for you to push toward. And as we wrote in our title track 17 off the album, nothing in the world could stop us from getting there. Thank you.
Thank you.